Hello everybody and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley in Farming Simulator 22, where you'll find it's still October the 1st. I did promise everybody that for the next episode we'd start in the morning, but I have something very important to do now, and it's part of an experiment. So I will just show you the experiment. It's to do with these two fields, 12 and 15. Now you will see the top bar here is nitrogen and there's a 0% score on here, but we've double fertilized this field and it should be 100% score. And also in this field the same thing exactly. This field has been double fertilized. So I'm thinking that the problem isn't to do with these fields, it's to do with this field here, which is a grass field, which I've totally forgotten to fertilize. This nitrogen score should be 0 because I haven't fertilized this at all. So what I'm going to do is fertilize. This is a grass field. I'm going to fertilize this now, right now, and then go to bed basically, or skip to tomorrow I should say, and then we'll harvest, we'll mow the grass, and then we'll refertilize it, and then we'll see if these scores go up, because I think these scores are related, believe it or not, to this score on this field. I've had this before with another map. It's a long story, but it was the same sort of situation. So I've already set up our JCB tractor to fertilise the field. So let's just get on with it. We can do this really quickly because there's a big spread on this thing, and then we'll skip to tomorrow. I'm interested to see tomorrow if we can refertilise immediately after harvesting. I'm not sure we can, but we'll try it anyway. So okay, I'm going to just finish this off and then I'll see you back at the house. Okay, just getting back. Before I retire for the evening, I just want to see those fields again to see if the scores have gone up at all. Let's have a look. No, they haven't. No. Well, we've got just to harvest and refertilise, and then we'll have another look. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good morning. So the first thing we're going to do today is mow the grass down in that field. We need silage actually. I'm building up to giving the cows TMR, and for one thing I have to buy a TMR machine, and for another thing I would like to buy a telehandler to place all the bales into the TMR machine. So we need to take a little break from our pursuit of fields and productions and animals and all those things. I have said before that for these first 2 years, and we're in our second year now, we're in hot pursuit of field, land, production and animals, and not equipment. But we do need equipment from time to time, and at the moment we need a TMR mixer, and I think we should have a telehandler because I really fancy one. So and also it's needed for putting the bales in the TMR mixer. So I mean I could do it with super strength, but we need something to pull the TMR mixer into place. So anyway, I will see you when we're down at the grass field and we're ready to mow. Okay, just a couple more things to do now before we can finish this experiment, and the first thing to do is to bale up all this grass. First thing to do is get off the field, obviously. So we'll put all this stuff back in the shed. Put the mows back in the shed, and we'll go and get the baler, and then we have to fertilise, and then that's the end of the experiment, and then we'll see if it's worked. Because I think this situation with this nitrogen on the other two fields, I think it's all to do with this field, but I just would like to see if you can indulge me just for 5 more minutes of the video. Right, I'm going to do this and then get off and bring back the Vicon fast baler. I feel like we've got a record number of bales off of this field. I can't really hazard a guess as to how many it is. It's probably about, I don't know, 30 or something. I don't remember the last amount we did, but it's quite a lot. We've already got 24 in the shed there. So I think this is the last one. Let's just see how many bales we've made actually. Where is it? It's just here. 28. Okay, fine, 28. Probably plus this one. Now I realised something when I was baling. It was something else that I was moaning about the other episode, which was that you can't see what a field is made of, like silty clay or whatever, before you buy it. But you actually can. I've realised. I don't know if you know this, but if I go on this and I look at this field, there's field info there that tells me that half of this field is silty clay. It doesn't tell me where it is, but it tells me it is silty clay. So I'm hesitating again to buy this field because half of it is silty clay. And what about this field? The one we've just bought. Half of this is silty clay as well. And as you know, silty clay is the bad soil. So what to do? But I do play on another map where a whole field is 100% silty clay. And you just adapt to it. You know, your machines adapt to it and put more seed in and put more fertiliser on and all the rest of it. So what do we do now? We pick up the bales now. Alright, let's pick up the bales and then we can re-fertilise, and then after that we can see... Actually, let's have a look now to see our scores up here. Where are they? These two fields here. Nitrogen is still bad. Nitrogen is still bad. So I think we need to re-fertilise this field and then look again, because I think that's the key to it. Harvest and then re-fertilise and then look again to see if the score has been affected. So I'll see in a minute when I picked up all these bales. Okay, so I'll just put these in the shed and then we can re-fertilise the field. I hope this isn't all just a big pipe dream and I've wasted my entire time with this experiment, but it needed doing anyway. But I just want to see if it works. And after this we have stuff to sell and stuff to buy, so it just won't all be this in the episode. What I need to buy is the TMR mixer, and I need to sell tomatoes because they're just stacking up at the moment. They're not at their best price, but I need to sell them. And the other thing I was going to sell was something else. I think it was eggs actually. I think eggs are a good price at the moment. So I'll sell those and see where we are, and maybe we can afford the TMR mixer and a telehandler, and that would be good because I really would like a telehandler. I've wanted one for ages. I just like them. So let's see if this field will now take more fertiliser, because we only fertilised it yesterday and we've only just done this, haven't we? We did this at the start of the episode. So let's see if it turns green. It does. It's turning green. So okay, I'll put this on a really small fast forward and I'll see you at the end. Okay, this should be the end of the experiment now, and I hope it is. I hope it's worked, because otherwise it's not a waste of time. Like I said, it's not a waste of time, but we needed to do all this stuff anyway. So right then, I'm not sure I'm going to need this John Deere anymore. Let's get the fertiliser out of it and just leave it here. We're going to need this bale loader because we probably need to move some bales out of the cow shed. I think there's quite a few hay bales in there at the moment. And if I want to get my TMR mixer, this one's floating. Let's just help it out. There you go. Yeah, if I want to get my TMR mixer, I'm stuck already. If I want to get my TMR mixer out of here, in here and out of here, I need to move all these hay bales. So yeah, I need to move these, so I need to just keep the bale loader for now. So anyway, let's have a look at our experiment. So this field here, oh, it still says the same thing. It still says the same thing. These fields are all full of nitrogen as well. Well, I think it's very unfair anyway. It's still saying the same thing, even though all our fields, every single one of them is full of nitrogen. I don't think this field counts at the moment, this one we just bought, because we haven't even analysed it. I'm not sure if it's in the chain of precision farming. Maybe it is. Maybe we need to start work on it. I was thinking I won't start work on it because it's going to bring our whole score down, our environmental score. But do you know what? I think we should go over there with the T7 and take the Azaria Scout. We've got one in the shed here, and start analysing. I'm not sure we can analyse the whole field in one day, but we could do like a bit of it and then do a bit tomorrow and then do a bit more the next day. So I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to take this Azaria Scout and I'm going to go over to field 20 and start analysing it. Okay, so I've been up and down 3 times and I feel like I've got half the field done. It's gone quicker than I thought, actually. While that's going on, I just want to see how much it actually costs to, if I just click on it, purchase soil information, 15,575. It's probably going to cost me about 5,000 to get all the analysis done by the Azaria Scout. So it's a big saving. It's like 10,000 quid. I mean, we could probably afford 15,000. By the way, let's see how much is analysed. Yeah, it's about half the field, isn't it? So we've done half the field, we just need to do half more. So I might as well leave the T7 here, and I'm going to go and get a trailer, and then we can take stuff to sell, and then we can do some shopping. So I think it's tomatoes and eggs we need to pick up. I just want to check it, actually. Let's have a look. So tomatoes here, they are 8,901. Yeah, that's okay. That's an okay price. And the eggs are 2,519 at Grocery Mart. That's a really good price, actually. Yeah, let's take the eggs and the tomatoes. So that took a little while, even with auto load. So we're going off to Grocery Mart now. I'm pretty sure the Grocery Mart is where we need to go. I'll go for the best place for eggs, which is, yeah, Grocery Mart. So I know where that is, and I'll see you down there. We should get quite a lot for this, these tomatoes and eggs, actually. So, okay, I'll see you when we get to Grocery Mart. Here we are at Grocery Mart, and I don't know if Grocery Mart is a real thing in America. Do you actually have Grocery Marts in America? I suspect not, but it'd be nice to. It's a nice name for a shop, anyway. So let's try and get this all done in one go. I'll put it on a fast forward because tomatoes are very slow to sell. Brilliant. Brilliant. So we got, what is it, 38 plus, well, about 41,000. So I think what I will do, let's just turn the engine off, is send back the trailer, because bale loader. Oh, we've got 2 bale loaders. Yeah, I'll send this back because I'm not going to take anything else to the shop now. And I would like to immediately buy, if there's one in here, I'll buy it, but Profiline auto load. That's cheap, isn't it? Look at that. No. I would like to buy a TMR mixer, animals, and I think I would like the Farsin one here. This has got, yeah, I've used this one before and I think it's my favourite. So before I change my mind, I'm going to buy it. Yes. So let's go and pick it up. I'm going to have to use super strength to put the bales in here for the moment because I don't have like a front loader on this tractor. I don't have a telehandler with good reach, so I'm just going to have to do that. But before I can do anything, I need to get all those bales out of the shed there. So this is why I've got the bale loader still. Actually, I don't need the... Right, I just need to get things arranged a little bit. I'll see you in a minute. So, I need to just use super strength now to put all the bales in the jaws of this bale loader and get them all out. So, sorry cows, but I'm taking your food away from you. So I've got quite a few to do, so I'll put this on a bit of a fast forward what I'm doing here so you can see what I'm doing. So everything's now in the shed and I don't need this bale loader anymore, so I'll just send it back and let's go and get the TMR mixer. I've put 2 hay bales in there. You might have seen that on the fast forward, but now I need to put in 1 straw and 1 silage. I might need to put 2 silage in actually, but we'll see. You can see the hay in there, but there's nothing else. There's nothing else. So yeah, so the mixture is normally to go super strong, 1 straw, 2 hay, 1 straw, 1 silage. Let's see if that works. These are silage, this is fine. So, yeah, what do we know? What do we need? We need more. Yeah, we need more silage actually. I meant it's not quite TMR. Let's get some more silage. Yeah, so the recipe for this machine is 2 silage, 2 hay, and 1 straw. Yes, that looks like TMR to me now. Brilliant, TMR. So let's go and give it to the cows. Let's turn the help off. Let's go and give it to the cows. I should have remembered this from before actually, the recipe for this machine. It's a bigger machine. And you need, it's a different recipe from other machines. You need 2 silage with this machine, so let's see if we can get a trigger point in here. Start overloading. Brilliant. Okay, so they must be really full up with hay. Let's have a look. Hay, yeah. So we need to wait for the hay to go down a little bit. So what we should do is just leave the TMR mixer in here. Sorry about the collisions in the shed. And I assume I can drive straight out of here, otherwise I'm in trouble. Yes. Yeah, leave the TMR mixer in the shed and come back another time, I suppose. What I'd like to do, if I can just put this in the shed just to get it under shelter. What I'd like to do is go back to this T7 and continue analysing the field. We've done half of it. But we need to do the other half, so I'll do that and then I think that'll be it for the day and then we can move on to tomorrow. I thought it would take a lot longer to analyse this field using this method, but it doesn't seem to have taken much time at all. I think what we should do after this is to actually, do I need to have that out to see the analysis? Yeah, what we should do afterwards is to skip to tomorrow and then get the biggest slurry spreader we can find and raise the nitrogen on this field because it's bound to be low. It always is, isn't it? So I think this is something we need to do because I think this field scores in our precision farming environmental score, and I'm pretty sure that's the case. There is a score on this field already of, what is it, 74. So I think we need to try and raise it as much as we can because we're not going to use this field. Here we go. I knew it was going to be like this actually, that lot of silty clay, because it did say before we bought it, I showed you earlier, didn't I, that it said 50% silty clay. So yeah, so we've got silty clay to contend with, but there is some positive stuff here as well. Loamy sand, what is it? Loam and sandy loam, and a little bit of yellow stuff here. What's that? Loamy sand. So it's disappointing to have all that silty clay, but I knew that before I did this analysis. So anyway, I'll see you back at the farm and then we'll skip to tomorrow. Okay, here we are back at the house. Now, I didn't want to do the slurry spreading today, because the thing is I'm going to hire some pretty expensive equipment and I don't want them going into a second day. If I start now, we'll probably be here till midnight doing the slurry spreading, so we'll start afresh on it tomorrow. So I'm just going to go in the house, have a few beers, watch Stranger Things, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good. It's not raining. That's good. So I'm going to take the T7 and I'm going to go down the shop and get a slurry spreader. I might as well go and get some slurry off the cows while I'm down there as well. So I'll sort it all out and I'll see you down at the shop. So I didn't do my usual stand on the field after we got the analysis, so I'm going to do that now. Let's just get lined up. Standing on the field. Nitrogen perfect? I don't think so. pH is okay. Okay. Weeds small. They don't look very small to me. They look pretty big. So, okay. Let's do a bit of a time lapse on this. And I think we've got everything switched on. Pretty sure. Let's go. Well, thanks for watching today. I can't actually get the whole field finished in this episode because it's such a big field, and let's have a look at it. It's kind of half done, isn't it? So it's taken me a long time just to do this. It's mainly to do with the filling up. That takes a long time to do. So yeah, thanks very much for joining me in this episode. We got quite a lot done. We didn't solve that mystery, but never mind. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.